Alright, welcome back to Resident Evil 7 banned footage. In this video we're going to do the final and my favorite of the banned footages, which is Daughters, experience the beginning of the Baker's tragic story. This was the one that I was the most excited for because it's the most, I think, impactful to the story. So let's get it started. Also, I do want to mention that this one has two different endings. There's a good ending and a bad ending. I'm going to be showing the good ending. So, rainstorm at the Baker farm. 3 years ago, the Bakers were like any other family. They had just finished a family dinner, listening to the raindrops hammering against the window panes as they ate. A moment of peace and quiet. Their last for some time. I'd say their last forever, really. I like the picture of Zoe here. It makes her look like the cover of a rap album or something. As this one is mainly a story-based DLC, this one takes a little bit longer to load, so it's not really too fun. Finally. Daughters, last night spent with my real family. That's sad.
Today's top news. Record-breaking rainfall from this week's hurricane looking to come to a close tomorrow morning as the storm moves on. Out in the Gulf, reports of a missing ship have rescue crews combing the coast. We'll have the details on that search shortly. But first, record rain over the past few days has left many residents in some of the parishes knee-deep in floodwaters. On radar, we can see the system moving along to the northeast, losing strength as it goes. And by tomorrow morning, we should be home.
Any news on the damage from the storm?
Remember when live-action footage in video games used to look like asshole?
Marguerite, open up. Found another one.
I'm coming. Oh, she's so young.
Yeah, how's our other guest?
Sleeping, poor thing.
Well, I say let him. He'll be okay here for a few days. At least while till we can get him into town.
Zoe, go get some fresh clothes from the laundry room, okay?
Okay, before I do that, I want to
some
mention this
source.
newspaper over here.
Let's get this poor girl.
UN
some
Security
fresh clothes
Council
into a
passes
warm
motion to
bed. We'll
keep
put her in
aid
Lucas's
workers
old room.
stationed in Adonia.
Oh, Lucas,
That's a
you deserve
reference
it.
to
Long enough
Resident
room
Evil
that room.
6.
Always wanted to run a bed and breakfast.
Got your big break, didn't you?
I love the little animation
bed.
details of that.
I'll
Like,
put some soup
Lucas is
on.
a little bit annoyed, so he just kicks the air for no reason.
Good night for soup, don't you think? Excuse me, Lucas.
So, in order to get the best ending, you actually need to pay attention to what Lucas is doing on his phone here. So you have to remember that his password to unlock is 1019. There's a lot of really weird stuff that you need to do
Change your clothes in the laundry room.
in this
dear.
DLC in order to get the best ending. It's stuff that I guarantee you will never ever you'll never get your first time through. It's all stuff that pretty much I'd say you have to whatchamacallit, you'd have to play this multiple times to figure out all this stuff. And then you realize, like, oh,
Go
wait a
on, take
minute,
that
a lot
girl
of this
some
stuff
clean
I can do in the
clothes.
very beginning. Like that lockpick, I didn't find until I was kind of hiding in this part. I'm also hoping that I remember all the steps here. Fix the upstairs window, nail up some plywood, call the glass people later. Lucas's birthday present, power tool? Ask Zoe about it. I really like this little insight into the Bakers, like, before they went completely nuts. Well, they didn't really go nuts. They just were infected and then completely changed into different people. It sucks, because they seem like they were really nice people. Like I was saying during bedroom, Marguerite seemed like she was probably a real nice lady.
Zoe, she can't be in those dirty clothes all night.
And she does seem like a pretty nice lady. You know, her voice actress sounds very kind. It's a shame that her facial animations still look fucking terrible. And Jack was probably the nicest out of the bunch. Lucas was always a shit. I don't think that was really changed that much. So here's another thing you need to do before you go give Evelyn the clothes. Again, there's a few things I think in this that can be opened by the lockpick. I'll explain more later what I thought the first time through, because I think everyone most likely will get the bad ending the first time through. So it was really just process of elimination, trying to get the good ending.
Honey, please get her cleaned up and into some dry clothes. I need to check on the boathouse. It was half on the water last I looked.
Yes, Daddy.
Again, Jack just seems... his voice actor seems really sincere. Yeah, again, this is stuff that you're never going to find this stuff your first time through. I think even if you see that that drawer is locked in the bathroom, you will never know to, like, find that lockpick in the crawl space there. Zoe, I told you to keep your dirty hands off my laptop. Dum-dum. Or no, not dum-dum. He's saying... I thought that was going to be like a sound effect, but he's saying dum-dum. Oh, you're just jealous of my hacker skills. This is what you get for using the same password for your phone and your computer, dipshit. Smiley face. Same password for your phone and your computer, huh?
Yes.
I love those classic Resident Evil noises. The Fuck You List, October 2014 edition. 10-1, the old man slapped me right in the face for checking my phone during dinner. Fuck you! 10-3, I can't say one word about Mama's cooking without getting yelled at. Fuck you! 10-5, all I did was look in on Zoe when she was doing yoga and she calls me a pervert. Fuck you! 10-6, the old man got drunk and started throwing all my crap in that red box out on the veranda. Fuck you! Oh yeah, that's what, I was like, why did we come up here? This is a skip I'm pretty sure you could skip. The old man got drunk and started throwing all my crap in that red box out on the veranda is the clue that we needed from coming up here. So yeah. I mean, yeah, Jack got drunk and started throwing things of Lucas's outside, so maybe he wasn't a completely nice guy. But it's Lucas, and Lucas is kind of a shit. So you would probably do the same thing.
All right, little girl. Let's get you cleaned up.
They're mine now.
What?
I like that this game did something that doesn't usually happen in media, and that's that the lightning came first and then the thunder. Because
Daddy?
usually
Is
in
the
like
power out?
movies and TV shows and games, it's
Is there a
simultaneously lightning and thunder strike at the same time, which doesn't happen. Or if it does happen, it happens very rarely. Can I go do this now? Oh, that's real interesting. Oh, okay, never mind. Can't do that. Doesn't allow me to skip a step. I mean, that makes sense.
Where'd that little girl get to?
How was that noise?
What was that?
I also want to point out that these stairs are intact. Oh no. Lucas.
Lucas? What happened? Are you okay?
Like how Zoe didn't necessarily care all that much. She tried, you know, tried to wake him up. Once. That's enough.
What the hell's going on?
That's a good question. Oh, there's a light on in there.
I know.
Well, there's Marguerite. See if she's okay.
Mama, is that you?
Zoe, come look. Come see her gift. Look at all the pretties my little girl is giving me! Kiss me, lover!
What the hell? Get to the garage! Get some rope! Go now!
Garage rope, gotcha.
Oh, woman! Get... Now don't you make me do something I'll regret.
I think that right there, that moment is where he changed. And I think that's a real shame. You know, when he did that, that's probably when he got infected. And I think that's a real shame. I think Jack's the one that I feel the most sad for. I don't know why. Like, Marguerite
On my way, Daddy.
never really did anything for me in the story, but Jack, I think, is fast becoming one of my favorite Resident Evil characters. I love the way the fire moves on the lighter. This is such a goddamn good game.
Stop it!
Don't you worry. It's a whole lot worse than it looks. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and your mother's pretty fucking close to meeting him right now.
I love that line.
She wants me to do this. I have to show her how to hold her. She wants us all to show her our love.
Daddy!
You don't want to disappoint her now, do you? We can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Your new sister, Eve.
So in this part, the first time I didn't think that you needed to run away from Jack, or at least I didn't think to look in this room. I thought that I'd be able to go to the main hall. That's not the case. Also, you don't have a whole lot of time in this area, so go here, pick up this fork, and then go over here. And this is when we need to remember Lucas's note. Also, sorry that it's probably like really fucking dark. Oh my god, she's losing her mind. But yeah, if you get caught by Jack at all, you're gone. That's it. That's a game over immediately. No, it's not over here. I think as soon as you exit there, Jack despawns. I love that Lucas is just so fucking shit. It's such a real reaction, too. It's like, he doesn't see that Jack's completely changed. He's just like, what the hell, Dad? Dog head relief. So that is very important. That is, I think, the most important thing for the good ending. So here's the thing that I thought. I never went over to that door. I thought that you'd have to find a lockpick and get into that door. The first time I played this, after I got the bad ending. So you're going to want to be real careful here. Because Marguerite is just kind of chilling out in this room. This is really the last part of the DLC. This is the last part before the ending. Marguerite's probably the hardest part too. I just kind of wing it every time. What we need to do is very quietly get past her and get to that door over there. Bad ending is that way. You go into the garage, get in the car, and try and drive away, and then that's the ending there. That I figured was the most sensible ending, but that's the bad ending. I don't know if this stuff will make Marguerite hear you. Oh, fuck me. Close that goddamn door. So yeah, this isn't that long. I kind of wish this went on a little bit longer. I'd like to see more of Zoe trying to escape from her parents, and maybe see what happens to Lucas. But no, once we go in here, that's the end. A little unfortunate, but this is still a pretty cool little look into the Baker's life right before, you know, the main game. And by right before, I mean like 3 years before. So first, we got this. To the Baker family, thank you for saving my life, but please forget all about me. I was assigned to transport some important cargo on that ship. Getting involved with me or that cargo can only cause trouble for your family. Big trouble. Please don't contact the police or state authorities. Just pretend we never met. And you saved me, so take this advice in return. If you see a girl near the ship who looks about 10 years old, do not approach her. If she talks to you, get away as quickly as you can. Just try not to make her angry in the process. If you've been feeling ill at all, then I'm afraid the worst may already have happened. It's a fate worse than death, and it can't be cured at a hospital. I'm so sorry. There is a way to stop it, though. Serum. If you ingest, stop the So, yeah, you can't make out the rest. This does explain, however, why Zoe seems to know a lot about, like, the cure, which I never really thought of. That didn't really make sense in the main game. Like, yeah, how did Zoe know about all this stuff? But here's how she knows about the serums and everything. What is this? This thing is so weird looking. Sister. Sister. I don't want to turn around because I know she's there. Oh no, spooky ghost girl. Who's actually an old woman.
I think I fell asleep.
Well, well, now, look who has decided to join us.
Wake up and smell the shitty coffee, Zoe.
Lucas.
See, look, Lucas was always a piece of shit.
There was a lot of excitement from that storm last night.
I'm fine. I had the weirdest dream last night. There was this little girl.
Well, now, after breakfast, Lucas and I are going to have a look around and see if the storm did any damage. You two should have a look around the house.
That's a good idea, Jack. You remember the last hurricane. We thought we were lucky. And the next time it rained, there was a mess for sure.
Hello, sister.
So there you go. I liked seeing that area in the daytime. There's not a lot of daytime in this game. Now Zoe's mundane life has become a struggle for survival. She will spend her days slipping through the grasp of her now insane family, searching for the serum that Mia spoke of in her letter. The nights are marked by the family's murderous feasts, and Evelyn's body deteriorates as the months go by. Eventually, Zoe will encounter Ethan, her best hope at finding the serum, but she has a long way to go before that day. And so began the horror. So that's Daughters. That's probably my favorite DLC in the bunch so far. And the end of the banned footage. I'll probably not touch this game again until Not a Hero comes out. However, in between recording this and these videos going up, Not a Hero very well might come out. So it might just be the very next video. Who knows? So far, in terms of the banned footage, I'd say Nightmare is my least favorite. Bedroom and 21 might be tied. Because Bedroom is really good. I like the puzzle aspect of escape this room. I think that's a really cool, unique thing I've never seen in a Resident Evil game. And I really haven't seen in very many games, period. 21's a lot of fun, because it's just blackjack, but I like the presentation of it. I like Lucas doing the voice of Hoffman at the end. But Daughters is probably my favorite because it's got the most, like I said, impact on the story. It's the one missing piece that I really wanted to see the most of. I wish it went on a little bit longer, but it's still fun, and it's got the replay value because it's got the alternate endings. So that's, I think, really cool. So anyway, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the banned footage. I did. So see you next time in Not a Hero, where we take control of either the fake Chris Redfield, or maybe he actually is Chris Redfield. So, ta-ta.